out there at a troop meeting. Yeah, it only takes about an hour. The thing is, I'm afraid right now I'm in the middle of a thing that is like a live thing that people are waiting for me to do. Could I call you back tomorrow? Okay, thanks very much. I'm sorry to cut you off, but it's something it's a live online thing right now, and I'm kind of stretched in two directions. Thanks. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Thank you. Bye bye.
So we're now live again. I'm gonna leave it on. Now, find yourself on the public side. The public side will know when you can repeat yourself, and that's done, and you're good. So I got you. Part of what it was, I found out your internet's kind of slow in the upload, and that's why it was being all cantankerous. I turned the stream's quality down, so it won't be unhappy. That's all.
All right. Let's see what we get. Live stream offline. It says.
The thing should call PSF Yuri's Night. So go ahead and back out of that thing completely. And you're gonna look at like your general purpose YouTube, like your channel. And the thing you're gonna be re-amplifying is something called PSF.
I don't want to sign in, right? I want to see what it looks like to the rest of the world.
Okay, then I can look it up. We'll be on our Twitter.
Okay.
So you're gonna go to YouTube. Then look for your name.
You called it PSF?
Yeah, PSF Yuri's Night.
Would one of you mind passing me my phone, because I'll also check what it's doing.
We're live now, so actually you can now just take that, reference that to your Twitter. And there they are.
Just a moment, sorry.
Nope.
Okay, you are on.
I don't need the shake, I just want the phone.
Oh. Hello, Jack. Welcome, welcome. We're still figuring out the whole technical thing going on over here. It's a little more thing what it is. Let's just fix that in software.
Pacific Space Flight, where is now Dr. Candace?
Okay. We're definitely right now rolling. And it's on Twitter. People can see it. All right. We're back on. Okay, we will pick up where we left off. And would you like me to do something with that?
Just look at my phone.
Okay.
I didn't find it, so as long as y'all have it.
What were you looking for?
I was gonna see if I could access the mobile, but if you've got it, you've got it.
We have one live stream going. I don't know how to get on with it. There is not one. Okay, so we're back to. I guess basically the issue was that we were accustomed to this.
We were so used to the other
Which you just slide right on. So we're going to do the same thing with this. We're going to say pull your arms and
yeah,
let's
tuck
just
and
do
dive.
we'll do a left arm and then a right.
I think so.
So I'll stand around here. I'm going to move the seat now.
Yep, I will not stop.
There's no more seat behind you. Okay, here we go. Left arm.
I need it.
And once you're out, you turn it and I'll get the glove on.
I need it. Good?
Okay. Let me get this up over your shoulder.
No, it doesn't. That's the other sheet. Pinky. That'll help on your pinky. There we go. You ready?
Okay, stand by. Now this one, I'm going to whatever you want to do.
Yeah, I don't remember.
So if people are interested, people are listening in maybe, they're wondering what they're seeing. We're getting Juliet set up in the Mark 8D, and this is a suit for flying. And this suit is going to get us into the above the 30,000 foot range. Okay, you put your arms down.
You need this one's starting to get a little long on the palm. Can you push it?
I'm sorry.
Nope, I fixed it.
Okay. We forgot the most important number one item on the checklist.
Oh, the gum. Yeah.
Everybody gets gum,
Good thing he's swallowing wine.
even the camera,
Space communion.
because we, when you're doing these sit-ups, you're right up face to face with people. So gum is important, or mint or something. Okay, I'm going to start taking in your, I'm going to actually do the back zipper,
Okay.
and then I'll do all the adjustments.
Sure.
Or the central zipper, I should say.
The bladder.
Yep. So you feel the leg loop top of your thigh there?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I think this is part of it.
Oh, my twister all in there.
I mean, your stirrups will work, but feels like there's some.
Just get in there. Fine. Do I need to get out?
Not yet.
Around my knee.
That's very tricky. The suit was looped, or this interior strap was looped down there around a piece of hose sticking off the boot.
Are we clear?
Now,
That should be actually on the outside of my line, the inside corner, is that where it's supposed to be?
yep.
Okay.
Okay, that's much better.
Oh. Yeah, actually it is. It's one of those things that I didn't know something that
Yeah.
until it was fixed.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna complete the zipper.
I'm so familiar with the other suits now that
Yeah. All right, that's good. That's really good.
yeah, this was right.
Yeah, go ahead and kneel down a little bit. Yeah? Okay, great. I'm gonna put your head cap on. Communications cap.
I don't have a hairpin today, so we don't have to fight with that.
Okay. Okay, ready? And we'd normally use these radios, but today we're going to use an intercom. And also here, typically, we would be recording, having a voice recorder inside. We have hundreds of hours of voice records of people inside these pressurized suits, but again, for today, for a number of reasons, I'm not doing that. And I'm just going to give a lift on your neck ring. Make sure it's not moving up anywhere.
I can actually feel it in the left stirrup.
Good.
You should maybe bring the chin strap up just a touch.
Sure.
So it's on top of the Adam's apple. There, perfect.
Yeah?
Yep.
And is that good everywhere else?
Mm-hmm.
Ears are inside the ear cups? A little tighter? No?
It's almost too tight, actually.
Okay. How about that?
Perfect, that is good. Then, yes. I
Okay.
feel it's almost perfect.
All right, I'm going to take this up until you feel it.
I only feel it in the left stirrup.
That shouldn't be a stirrup. That should be a central.
Okay.
Is that going down your leg?
Do it in
There?
the foot.
All right, stand by. This is why we should always do a suit
Yep.
preparation, yeah?
Yeah. Well, and
We
it's
didn't
been a
do
while
suit
since we, but
preparation.
it's okay. This is teaching. Lessons learned.
All right, so we want to be pulling on this.
Yep, you pulled. Nope, definitely feeling that in my foot. On the inside,
On the inside?
yeah.
That's okay.
Okay.
It's okay.
Okay.
This one does the same, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that's okay.
Okay.
So when we pull up on this, it's pulling on the inside of both your feet.
Okay.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
This one's loose then because it's only really yanking on the left foot.
Okay.
Okay. Sorry. It's just managed.
We're just not, we're accustomed to the other suits.
The other suits are you would.
May I?
Sure. Yeah, wherever you need to. Yes, thank you.
To what?
Gentlemen.
I'm trying.
Oh, thank you.
Dying,
That was
but I'm
itching.
trying.
Not up my nose.
I'm trying to go like beneath, but around the yonder. There you go.
Covering up my beautiful smile.
That'd be worse.
Do you not like where that is?
I don't know if I like anything these days, honestly. This thing's all moody and cantankerous. It's just a microphone. No, I don't put it up
Okay,
here.
does this
put 'em
grab
on.
your left shoulder?
Yes.
Or sorry, your right shoulder?
No, it grabs my left shoulder. That's
That'll work.
over here on this side.
You got plenty of dome height.
Oh
to
yeah,
work
this
with.
one is different. It's
Yeah.
so it doesn't
Yeah.
cross.
These don't cross.
the
These don't cross, buddy.
Are they on top of your shoulders or are they about to slide off?
Nope, they're right where they should be.
Okay.
They're a little wide on me, but that's just because I'm smaller than you.
Okay, I'm going to take it in on the legs.
Solid.
Do a
That feels really
knee
good.
up. Knee up.
Good.
Okay.
Yeah, feels
So,
right.
face the camera again. And I'm going to work on your sleeve lengths.
Yes, please.
Because there are no folds in your elbows. We didn't have a chance to do it because we didn't do a prep. So if you do your arm out, and let me know when it's nice and tight.
That's good.
Yeah?
Okay, hold on. Ooh, that just came loose again.
Are they tight on the end of your gloves?
It only becomes tight right here. But I think this one needs just a little more. There, yeah. Yes.
Okay? Both equal. Both
Yes.
tight on your arm. Okay, there's something left here from the flight in January. I've got to cut it off. Watch out, I got a sharp knife right next to you here.
Is it sharp?
Very. I sharpened it this morning.
Oh, good job. I've lost all of my pocket knives except the one that's way too big.
Okay. We're going to do a comm check, but instead of the radio comms, we're using your transmitter that goes straight to the camera today, so no comm check. Zip up and tensioning. Your breathing gas is going to come into your leg today.
Yep.
And then that'll flow up into the suit. We're not using coolant.
Okay, can you remind me on this one, down is open and top is up, or is it reversed?
Yeah, so your actual pressure control is going to be somewhere else,
Oh, okay.
unfortunately. So that's not going to be your emergency
Will it be on my helmet today?
dump. The emergency is going to be up here.
Okay.
But I'll control it for you.
Okay.
So basically, so your suit's going to, your breathing gas is going to come in here. And that'll
Oh,
fill the
that's,
suit.
yeah.
Okay. And then it's going to go out. This is just capped off. Mm-hmm. So this is nothing.
Because we don't have the plus today.
This is your valve.
Okay.
And remember that's closed. Long ways is open.
Okay.
Long way in line is open. And
Okay.
perpendicular is closed.
Got it. Open.
And
Are you ready?
nope.
Nope.
No, I was just showing you.
Okay.
And then I'm going to plug in the, or turn on the gas in just a second. But first, I want to be sure of the helmet and make sure it's not going to creep up on you with pressure. And I don't see it's going to at all. And I'm going to stow your comm line.
No rings.
Pardon me.
No rings.
No rings. Everything is lined up.
It feels good. Nothing feels bunchy or tight.
Yeah. Okay. I think we'll start with you seated, and then we'll have you stand up. So go ahead and have a seat.
It's tighter.
Yeah, it's tight.
When you start to sit, it's going to tell you to sit with it.
Here's your knife. You're going to pull the flap.
It takes the whole thing off.
Yeah, it's still dangling on your leg though.
Okay. So you want me to take it out?
Just want you to know where it is.
Oh, in case I need it? If you come at me, I'm armed.
Just want you to know what it is,
Okay.
where it is, so that you're always aware that you have a knife on you. If you pull open the thing, actually pull the knife out. There you go.
I love it. That's easy to resecure.
Okay?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm actually going to get the gas running in a second, so I'm going to remove this now.
It's a little cold.
Yeah, it'll feel nice. Feel good, huh?
It's vibrating. It's going brrrr on the inside of my thigh. I'm not normally ticklish.
We're live.
I know, I'm sorry, but it tickles. You have one of the very few times I've been tickled on tape now. I can already feel the right leg going up.
Okay, I'm going to start with the helmet completely open so the flow is all the way through. And I'm even going to start with this emergency plug out.
Okay.
And then we're going to put the emergency plug back in.
Okay.
Something you'll want to learn how to do. So basically you have to find this and you're going to push it right back in.
Okay.
And then you can try it also with this alternative.
Okay.
Okay? So there's a black one and there's a green one. And but right now that's open and the valve is open, so the air is just going to go right through your suit and it shouldn't start inflating on you.
I'm
Yep.
trying to decide if I want my glasses on or not.
Right. Stand by because I need to call you.
Darling Peter,
What?
I do think I want my glasses on for this part. The right time. Good.
Not gonna lie, but the nerd factor right now is like through the roof.
Oh yeah, this is a good thing.
Yes.
Good. All right, the gasket's on. We have gas flowing. All the valves are open. So I'm going to place this in here.
Got my glasses, hold on. There you go.
And just configure inside the front. Feels good already.
Shake it.
What, your nose? You can't scratch your nose, can you?
No, I can't scratch my nose, and Peter's very aware of this.
Okay, so first thing you're going to want to learn to do is put your emergency back in. So you have to find it on the cord. Yeah, that's very good. Now you want to push it right in. And this is more of a procedural thing that I wanted to learn how to do than something that we'll actually fly with. But okay, that's in. That's nice. We're capped off here. You should still have good flow through your suit right now.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
No fog.
No fog.
You could start to slowly increase your pressure by reducing, by closing that off.
That's because you got me first. You want me to just shut it off? Good.
Yeah, you're going to increase your suit pressure.
It's closed, right?
Yeah, that's closed.
Can I stand?
Good.
All right. This feels almost too short, the left one. Can you hear me on the feed? This left strap is too short. It's pulling my shoulder down. I can't stand up straight.
Okay, starting to inflate a little bit.
Perfect. Thank you. Good. What?
Getting air loss?
No, I
it's
just,
inflating.
it's just inflating slower.
Okay.
It feels good. It's just I'm used to the other right now, so it's getting refamiliar with this one. I like that handbar. That feels good.
So we're not picking up her audio at all.
No, yes, we are. It is dim down here, so I didn't want to hear it talking through here.
So basically, do I have a captive audience?
3 words.
So basically, do I have a captive audience?
Is that you?
That was me.
That sounds good then.
Should it be
Is that you?
fuller? That was me.
That sounds good then.
Should it be fuller?
If we put this into the actual laptop, you'll hear audio real time.
I can hear it. That was fine.
Fine.
All right. I'm gonna check the zipper.
Yep.
All the way. Oh. Is there no ring in there? Yeah. Is there no ring in there?
The gasket is wrong. We need to get the gasket is coming. The gasket is wrong. We need to get the
Bring up the way.
There's no pressure reading. Okay.
Okay.
I can feel it coming in.
Yeah. I think the gasket is better.
Oh yeah. That just.
I think the
I wonder if that. Oh, I wonder if it. My ponytail or something pulled that off.
we're resetting the gasket. We'll try again.
No, I think that's what it was. Okay. I'm gonna keep my head back more while you put it on, and then lean forward after it's on, so that we're not catching on the.
That's fine.
Oh, that already. Yes. Okay. Whoa. We're good. It's already. Yeah. Oh.
So you were going into an overpressure.
Okay.
Okay.
Perfect. That works really well. It was very easy, and I like the orange because you can see it so easily.
So that was an overpressure.
It's very easy, and I like the orange.
Yeah, I know about that.
So how do you recognize an overpressure?
You're starting to lose control.
Oh,
So if that had continued more than about another 10 seconds at that rate, you probably wouldn't have even been able to reach up.
okay.
So let's do that again.
Okay.
So let's do that again. I'm just going to push gas through at a lower rate.
Okay. Okay, we're open. What pressure do you want me to start at?
That's one.
Okay. Where are we at now?
Oh, open that just a little bit. Good. Oh, raise the top.
Yeah.
How much do you want me to let out? How much do you want me to let out? Because it's open. Okay.
How are your fingers?
What was that?
How are your fingers?
I can take my hand out and make a fist, but it's stiff enough that I can put it right back in and it's not getting away from me at all. Hold on. What was that?
I'm going to tighten everything up,
Okay.
and then we'll bring you up to 3 psi.
Okay, so what does that mean for like tighten everything up so that I'll just be really latched down?
No, you can do it standing. But
Okay.
I'm just going to really tighten everything.
Okay, I'm ready. And we're going to 3?
Use the gloves to touch your fingertips.
Oh, they're touching.
Very, almost uncomfortable.
Okay. I feel like a T-Rex.
And your glasses are coming off. You want me to put them up?
Yes. Just slip your hand in there. Yeah. Perfect. Good. Thank you.
You have gas coming through right now?
I don't think so. Hold on. It's open.
Yes.
It's not seated.
It's coming through now.
The helmet's not seated right.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
There we go.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I'm gonna give this to you, and I'll have this. I'm gonna give this to you because I can't see the meter.
sometimes you can't do that unless you have this mirror. And that's why when we're flying, the hoses are about like this, but you have this mirror so you can look down and see what's going on your suit.
It's very fascinating. I don't know if y'all can hear me on the mic, but I can't hear anything they're saying.
You sound great in there. You sound absolutely amazing in there.
Did you open the vent?
Okay, we're going to go up to 3 PSI now.
3? Ready? I'm yawning so my ears can pop.
Now do an emergency reduction.
Right now?
Yep. There we go. So that was about 1.5.
Yeah.
I didn't want to do 3 just yet.
Let's take the glasses completely off. Because I'm sweating enough that they're just going to keep. Too much hair. There we go. Let's just take them off because now I know that I can see the release plug.
Okay. Thing is, you don't want to pull that release plug at high pressure.
Oh yeah, it'll do something to my ears if nothing
Yes.
else.
Yes.
Okay.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to slowly climb you up to 3.
Okay.
And then I'm going to slowly take you down from 3.
Okay.
And I think the first thing is for you just to stand there and just feel what that's going to be like. And then when we get up to 3, use your arms and your wrists a little bit, and just get a feeling for the mobility at that pressure. So go ahead and put your arms out. Let's see what we've got. So these are pretty short.
They're short. This is maximum.
Okay.
And it's
One of the main things to do or to think about is don't get paralyzed. So at first you'll be stiff and you'll think, oh, I can't do anything. But then give it a few seconds and think, okay, now I'm going to work with it. Right? This is the world I'm in now. And you, rather than being paralyzed by it and thinking, I can't do anything, see what you can do. And you can start just with your fingers, and then you go to your wrists.
Okay.
See what you can do with your...
I have the answer.
Okay, just 1 second. And then see what you can do with your elbows.
okay.
So we're going to answer some questions, I think, and then then I'll be right
Take it up
back
to
with
3.
you. Would you like a sip of water?
Sure.
So I'm Peter, one of the suit techs, and normally in the front of this suit, attached to large gauge hoses, is a chest scrubber. We're not using that right now. We're using just air from our compressor through a temporary air ingest and an exhaust feature.
Oh, yes.
But those as you go to, a fan chest pack.
Well, the suit makes you kick your feet out. You have to relax. It feels good.
Yeah. Okay, let's see. Are there other questions? I can't read them. Okay, let's see. Are there other questions?
Just not sure why they had all the valving attached to the large gauge hoses versus, somewhere else in the suit. Why they've got it actually attached to that.
So all of the gases, all of the hoses, all of the gas routing for this suit, all of that that reflects flying. This is a flying suit. What you see behind Juliet there, that gold suit, that's a training suit, and they're very different. For flying purposes, I've dialed everything in exactly that I want when I'm in the balloon. It's a very different thing for training somebody on the ground. So those are our real aviation band radio connectors down here. Here are all of our communications. I think our lighting is not so... So here's all of our communications. although we're not using it tonight, we're just using the intercom up on Juliet's cap. There's a connection here for coolant water or heat water. Either way, you can turn on hot or cold water. And this circulates through the suit. And right now you can even see the piping goes through, or the tubing goes through the cap, so you can warm your head or cool your head. The way that the gas is routed tonight, coming in at the leg and going out different places, that's totally for tonight's setup. That has nothing to do with the way that we fly it. And for 10 different reasons I don't want to get into, we fly with a very different configuration. Here's Peter. He's going to show you the scrubber.
So normally this is attached to the front. I need a little light here. I need a light. Thanks. Normally it's attached to the front, and these two hoses go to the actual helmet. And there's actually an oxygen bottle down here and regulation gear. So the extra hosing you see around here isn't even being used. It's all done via this 3-hour tour in one test pack.
And it's a completely different feeling when you're walking around knowing you're on an independent life support system.
That you're carrying with you.
Yeah.
Yep. For example, just for the viewers who are curious, this oxygen cylinder here lasts 3 hours. Not any larger than a soda bottle, really. Now, in non-scrubber use, this would last what, like say 15, 20 minutes, if we're lucky.
Yeah.
So so the scrubber allows us to make the oxygen last a lot longer.
Oh, more things. The two.
You guys can go ahead and talk to the camera for a bit. I've got to make one little thing, and then I'll be with you.
Okay. It's your show.
What?
It's your show. I'm your assistant.
Oh no, I'm just the MC here, MC Dash Hammer.
You know what? It's one thing we can talk about is one of the reasons why there's cooling in the suit is because the scrubber makes
It's
heat.
exothermic, it is. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know how to
So-
explain that. You do that.
Here, let's back up because the lighting is kind of bad. We're too close in. Not ready to confuse. So on the scrubber here, James, back up a minute here because that light is very narrow. On the scrubber, this device has pellets in it called soda lime. It's used to react with CO2 and turn it basically into a solid, if you will, in lay terms here. When that happens, it releases moisture out of the air and also, of all things, produces quite a lot of heat. I mean, in about 20 minutes, this suit can get to 100 degrees Fahrenheit inside. But toasty. So in the front here, we add silica gel to help cut down moisture, and then cooling. That involves a spandex bodysuit eventually, and a lot of tubing, and a pump, and ice water. And that will live somewhere else in the suit too. This goes in the front. One of the cool things about a scrubber-based system like this is that it allows you to have the same runtime as the Apollo astronauts. That internals to that are 99% the same calculations and design and thoughts as an Apollo moon backpack we saw over half a century ago. So, as you can imagine, it looks complex and it is, but the core science is actually just really basic algebra. Don't tell me I said that though. It's really simple stuff. Once you understand the process. Challenges to the process. And the cool thing about our suit, this flying suit, is ours is digital. So we're gonna do a little product placement here.
Am I supposed to give my $1 million?
We're gonna try to get this because the camera's we're not in shot yet. Here we go. That's okay. So this right here is called C3PO. It is the mother of all inventions. It consists of a magical little box. And this little box, what it does is record data for us onto an SD card. And it includes also, this ain't no Rolex, a wrist display. This device straps onto the wrist of the user and will give them temperature, pressure, and also CO2 levels of the suit in situ. But yeah, that's just tons of engineering work and R&D work. The original version of this whole thing was the size of a 4x4x4 inch junction box strapped to Cameron's thigh. And then through all of last summer, we just improved this and then improved it. And now it's small and, you know, also braidable too, which is kind of nice in some ways. And runs 14 hours on a battery charge.
Plenty long enough for what we're doing.
Oh, yeah.
Do we have any other questions?
Yeah, any questions, please toss them our way. It is actually, so Nick, you're completely correct. The sort of line they use in that is the same as you find in a scuba rebreather. And ironically enough, unlike scuba diving, I am a diver, many, many years ago. The cool thing about a scrubber, when you use it for spacesuit stuff and pressure suits, is that you don't care about being at 100% O2. You wouldn't die. I mean, so this suit runs at around 3.5 or so PSI normally. That's moon suit pressure. And at that partial pressure, you're getting the equivalent of 100% of oxygen you get on land. So 3.5 PSI pure O2, your body goes, YOLO, I'm good to go.
I got to walk around Portland like that, so it was good.
It is. The cool thing about Soda Lime too is that it's pretty inexpensive. So I mean, it's just, and it works. We've tried various flow rates and various things. The first iteration of that scrubber was a breadboard. We took a computer fan and a few other things. You were there, I think, also Michael, we were all here. We were all trying to huff and puff and try to over chemically react the soda lime. It worked. I mean, we tried to make it, you know, CO2 poisonous. It wouldn't happen. So it's really forgiving chemistry-wise.
And not too heavy.
No, the whole chest pack weighs 24 pounds.
Yeah. I guess this suit fits Cameron a little better than it fits me. I'm 5'3", 5'4", I guess, when I'm really feeling it. So one of the nice things we're doing at Pacific Spaceflight also is making sure that suits can be modular so that more people have advantages. But for the flight suit, it's modeled really perfectly for Cameron, but I've gotten to try it on a few times, and I can say I'm like 140, 145, and the suit is not too heavy for someone of my frame. It's not laborious to have the chest plate on. It's easy to move around. I mean, there's a little restriction, but it's a pressurized suit. And as far as mobility goes, it's relatively comfortable. I have never been diving, but I did try on a suit once, and I'd say this is more comfortable than a diving suit, and it doesn't restrict in the same way.
This is true.
Okay, you guys, about another 2 minutes, I'll be with you.
Sweet. You're gonna add a pressure gauge in line to our thing?
Yeah, I want to
See it in situ.
so our suit pressure.
Perfect. Any more questions? Someone's got to have a question.
Yeah, Nick, exactly. And actually, we have a number of our team who's working on it right now with us to integrate a pulse oximeter right into the ear cap. In fact, here is the little care package from Spark Fund they sent us recently. We're going to be integrating this potentially into the communications carrier cap or the CB cap, where it'll be on the earlobe in here. And that way, it'll be more efficient. That way, we're actually at a frame partly here.
Okay. You have to. I don't have my glasses back on.
I should have had spike tape to the floor because, you know, theater guy and me and all that stuff. Audio quality aside, how's the video quality looking on your end? Just out of curiosity. I'm renting a very fancy camera and capture card, so we're trying to make things look decent in here. Oh, look at you go.
I'm coming over behind you.
I see what he's doing here.
Yeah, I had a test unit built before. I don't know what happened to it, but
I think we packed it.
this is going to give us suit pressure. And depending on how things look and how things feel, we'll determine what pressure we go to.
I feel completely comfortable going up to pressure unless something weird's happening. Will you
Okay.
check the gasket one more time just to make sure it's not derailing?
Yeah.
And I feel good.
That is correct. This suit is rear entry, or rear vertical, as they call it. Same style as the Apollo suits, the AC suits,
Fine.
Gemini,
Get a blinking light.
that kind of
Ooh,
stuff.
and it's green for left.
All right, valves are open. Your 5 valve is open. When we put it on, suit gas is just going to flow right through.
What's the green light?
The green light is a test of mine, actually. I wanted to know, do I want a blinking indicator on the side of my vision
Okay, I'll let you know if it feels weird.
in the periphery? Blinking green, meaning that basically all my systems are going right. And then if it went to amber, that would mean check some value. And if it went to red, it would mean you've got to act, you've got to do something. And I just don't know, though, if I want it. Now, maybe you like seeing the light peripherally, but you don't want it blinking. So pay attention to that. Maybe it'd be better to just have a steady green light.
Okay.
And anytime you see that on the peripheral, you know I don't need to be looking at my gauge. Yeah. So that's what that is. It's simply an experiment.
Okay.
Okay.
I like it.
Let's run some.
It just was confusing because it was green
Yeah.
on the left side. And I was like,
yes, it's supposed to be on the other
right, I
side.
was like, that's not, green is right. I was like, that's not the right side of the suit. But no, green just to test to see if it's irritating, if that makes sense.
Yep.
Got to give a shout out to my nautical heritage.
Yep.
Port to starboard.
Alrighty. All valves are open.
No glasses in the way.
No glasses. No helmet fog. We're going to look for a good seal here. Tighten them up. That feels like a good seal. And you should be getting.
You pulled the plug. Where's the plug? Where is it?
Yeah, you can look for your plug and find. They're both connected to this white tube, Juliet.
Ah.
There you go.
This, what is this that's orange?
That's a different thing entirely.
Okay, well then, I mean, obviously not for you or I.
There you
We're
go.
not prone to
Learn how to do.
panicking, but knowing this is orange, and I was grabbing this thinking it was it.
So normally that's not visible to you.
Okay.
Normally that's underneath the scrubber pad.
Oh, that's right.
Okay, we got some gas flowing. How's your suit?
Feels good. Are you ready for me to close off?
Very slowly.
You have a question from a viewer.
Go ahead and try and answer it. I'm watching the pressure. I would keep it at 1.
I keep it at one?
So we're running at least.
Then you have to-
CFM.
You'll have to.
One. Half a CFM.
I can't
Well, at
see
minimum.
that far away. There you go. It's coming out. The air is coming in faster than it releases, so right now it's fully open at 1.
I'm going to reduce the gas.
What?
I'm going to reduce the gas coming in.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna bring it back up to 1.
I've reduced the flow.
Actually, you started completely. It's off completely.
It'll still be flowing though. It's draining out of the tank.
I don't hear the red going into there.
you're bringing it up to 1?
Yep. It's at 1.
Okay. Tell us what it feels like at 1.
At 1, the suit has fully pulled away from my torso. I can feel it just barely touching my shoulders and the inside of my thighs. I can't feel it anywhere down on my knees. There's a little bit of one of the straps I can feel on the back of my calf. But at this point, the suit is mainly completely pulled away from my body, but I feel good still having mobility. I think that I could kneel. Probably if I was down, I could get back up. But definitely there's no more bendy in the torso. It's like in a can. Very good mobility. I can touch all of my fingers individually. I have pretty small wrists, but still have enough good mobility even at this pressure. Where are we at? Ready.
Is perfectly fine for 50,000 feet because you've actually got some ambient pressure outside. That's free pressure because the suit is compressible.
It's going, just slow. Ooh, there's something wrapped around my calf. We may not be able to go up to higher pressure.
Starts to become a different world now.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, it's so much more quiet.
No, the wrist bearings are not rotating. In fact, we have no rotating elements at all in our suits.
I'm gonna have to go down. Down, down, down. Okay, before the pressure goes down, figure out what's on the back of my calf. Behind my knee is like cutting off. Something's wrapped around. It's a strap.
Yeah, we're low enough you can pull the emergency now.
I want you to...
Now I'm going to pull the... Yep. Go ahead and turn that back around. I'm going to pull your helmet.
Got it?
All right.
Is that how I put my leg in problem?
I have no idea yet without looking at it. So let's see what was going on.
Everything else felt brilliant with going to a higher pressure. But whatever that is, it started cutting off my circulation.
So you felt good going up to 2.
Oh yeah, I could have gone. It's literally something that's happening on the back of my leg here.
Okay. So keep turning around towards me this way.
I wanted to kind of do it at a higher pressure so you could point.
Right.
What is that?
I think it was actually boot crumple like we had in the red suit the other day.
It doesn't feel like a strap? Okay.
So the straps are here and here. If it was pressing against the back of your calf, there's boot crumple. So at that pressure, okay, the boot started deforming like this.
That's right.
Because see, it's trying to get longer.
Yeah.
It's trying to get that long.
Okay. Yeah, that would explain why it felt on the diagonal.
And now, though, the boot crumple preventers are one from here and from here, and they keep the boot high.
Okay.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So that's what that was. Guaranteed.
Okay.
Guaranteed. Boot crumple.
Okay.
So
Let's just try it again then.
I'm going to fix this up. One way that we can make it a little easier is we can seat you. And that way I've discovered that way well,
no, we do not actually.
I'm going to take
any
in
kind of airline running
your
through
legs a bit, and we'll start out with you seated, and those pulled real tight
Real tight?
under your feet.
Okay.
And then as we inflate, they shouldn't go anywhere.
Okay, and at some point it's
But
going to
you
go
might still
rigid.
get boot crumple.
Yeah, at some point it's going to go rigid and pop me out of that chair. I'm assuming you're going to help me stand up before then?
It might.
Okay, so like I just don't want to go falling.
Yeah, it's a bit of an adventure. We're not
Yeah.
really sure always how to go.
Yeah, I'd say, yeah, reef it down. Get me in there. And I'll just wait and see if it starts getting tingly.
Okay.
But I want to see how if we can get up to 3.
Okay, let's see what you feel like.
I definitely feel like doing it again.
Okay. Go ahead and have a seat. Okay. I have just the thing. Feet on there. This heel can come up. There you go. This one here. Okay, keep them there.
I think this is to keep me from being a space sausage and rolling out of the chair.
A space sausage.
How you doing, Peter?
They're pretty good.
Would you like a glass of water or a cup
Oh,
of
I'm
tea or
Gucci.
something?
I'm fine.
So this is literally a restraint that you can push your feet on, and if you feel the boots getting longer because we haven't put in the crumple preventers yet, you could just kind of jockey your feet around yeah, and it'll kind of guide it into place. So. That.
This feels like I'm getting ready to go skiing. Like water skiing.
Okay, push with your feet on there. Push with your heels on the bottom of the wood, maybe.
You know, they're too low to the ground angle.
That's okay. They've worked in the past. Many times I've used them.
Okay.
They'll do it. Okay, a little bit of slack. Okay, now push pretty hard on. Yeah?
Yep.
And go ahead and do it again. Okay, we might break the chair. We'll see what's going to
He
happen.
may break the chair.
Okay, we're going to try and get your heels into those cups there.
Yep.
Okay, try that.
I'm getting my feet lower down in the boot.
Okay, I think it's a bit long. Go ahead and, I do want you to sit a little bit more. You're almost horizontal.
Yeah.
So I need to scooch back in the chair up to the back.
Boogie.
Yeah. And I'm going to take a lot of this slack out. So I need you to keep your heels on those. Yep.
No, we do not have a ceiling 5-point harness per se. You do have
We do.
paraglide seat though.
There's a 5-point harness in a box right there.
Oh, it is even better.
But we don't do this anymore because we stand and we fly the balloon standing now. This is just for fun. This is a fun demo today. And we got rid of that because we fly the balloon standing. There is a seat, a paraglider seat for the different kind of balloon. But that's in a box and I've got it packed away, and it's also rather a different rig. So okay, push with your feet now. Let's see what we get. Yeah, pretty good, huh? I think that's pretty good. Let's see what happens. I'm going to re-hook you up here. And put your heels into there. And I can even pin your toes down.
No, I think maybe centering that though.
Pardon me?
Centering. So that when I push, they don't. There we go.
Let's see what
Got it.
happens with that.
Got it.
All set?
I think so. We'll
Okay.
see.
I'm going to send some gas through.
Good. Oh. Good to go. Where we at? You ready?
We climb up to 1.
Much different one.
Come down.
What?
Come down.
Go down.
I need to take down your helmet a bit further. Your helmet is still a bit high.
Yes.
I'm going to take it down.
Okay. It's open as possible.
This is the automatic. This opens at 5 psi.
Okay.
You can manually activate it like this,
Okay.
but at 5 psi, that prevents the suit from popping. Okay,
Let's try it.
that's going to be a little bit better. There we go. Yeah. I'll just give you numbers. Yeah. To tell you the
Okay.
pressure.
But don't do it right there because your hand is right below the light and I'm getting a halo. So around here.
I'll give you the number, the pressure here.
Okay.
If I do that, that means lower your pressure.
Okay.
And here we go.
As soon as you hit the close valve, it goes quiet inside the suit. Oh, we got to get higher than that. Ooh, the suit's creeping up in my armpits a little. It's gonna be very interesting to see what. Yeah, it's good.
Is it 1.8?
I can hear a little bit of the gas coming into the suit. I'm good. Yeah.
Your overpressure valve is opening prematurely. It's supposed to open at 5. It's damaged and it's opening at 2. You got 2 now.
We can still keep going up though. It'll just take longer.
It might, your emergency might, this one might pop. I haven't taken it past 2.5.
Okay. If it pops, it pops.
Yeah, but it's dangerous about 2.5. I wouldn't go more.
Okay.
I don't want it to pop out and damage your hearing, your eardrum.
Oh, okay. Thanks.
We're good now. You're steady at 2 psi now.
Okay.
You can cut it, you can raise it just a tiny bit. And you can tell us what it's like now.
The suit inside itself doesn't feel too much different. There's a little more resistance. But I still definitely feel like I could move around if I have to. I can still grip. I can pull back. Can definitely rotate my wrists around. I don't feel like the gloves are trying to get away from me. I don't have to hold on to make them stay on. I'm sitting, so my visibility is starting to get a little affected, that I think if I were standing, it wouldn't. I can definitely reach all those safety things. Let's see, can I Ooh. I cannot reach the knife. If I have a space rat, I have to fight. I can't stretch my arm, it's too. Oh, I can get your knob. Ooh, now I can't fight it to it won't let me sit up. Ooh, too fast. I have to close it to hear you. What?
On the very first spacewalk, the guy's suit went into overpressure, and he had to manually reduce the pressure so he could foot back into the ship. So lesson number one with a pressurized suit is don't go into overpressure. You have to learn to keep it under a pressure or keep it inside a pressure where you can actually physically do something. Because it would only take seconds to go to a position of total immobility. That's why your 5 psi exists. At 5, you might have to fight really hard, but you could still probably do something. By the time you get to 7 psi, you may as well be in a suit of armor. You're done. So with these early lessons, basically what I'm doing is getting you accustomed to the fact that I must never lose pressure or control of my suit pressure. That was Alexei Leonov's
Yep.
big day.
That said, when we use our...
You're at 1.5 now.
Okay.
Sorry, Peter.
Also an interesting factor too, now on our suits, not in test mode here, but for flight, we use an automatic pressure regulator. There's no physical way to really get beyond the set pressure. It just won't happen.
Yeah, what we're afraid of is a failure in the open mode, which is a free flow of gas into your
Correct.
suit. That's 1 in a million, but man, if it happens and you don't have a way to overcome it, you're done.
Oh, absolutely.
Good?
Well, where are we at?
You're at 1.8, almost 2. You want to stand up?
Yeah, if you can help me.
Yeah, I can help you.
The block. Move the block under my feet. I'm going back down. There's something under my right foot that's not clear.
That's boot crumple.
Yeah, I can't see it. There's nothing on there. The release valve is making too much noise. I can't hear you. Ooh, my ears are popping. Oh, I'm gonna start sliding now that I can move. Almost nothing. Perfect. Woo, I got it. I'm up. Let go, let go. Ah, so much better. I feel so much better. Okay, so are we gonna take it back up again while I'm standing?
Let me fix that boot issue.
I think now knowing that's what it is, I thought the board was under my foot.
So beyond 2 psi, boot crumple is going to be very painful on the back of your leg. Above 2 psi, your boot crumple is going to be painful against the back of your leg. But luckily we have the fix for that. It just hasn't been put into.
Oh, hello, Brian. Welcome, welcome. We have some reviewers here.
Great.
Yeah, send that here. Well, Brian asked a question. what is the future of your project looking like? Cameron, want to say?
The future is flying as much as we can. We even thought about changing our mission statement. Our mission statement right now is designing, building, and testing these new suits. We feel though that we have those suits in hand. I have to get this helmet off the breathing suit guy.
Was I? Sorry, I
And
didn't know.
our function now is to be flying a lot and actually flying in the suits that we've built. We're very happy with our performance. And it's taken us a long time to get the balloons that we need and the technology. Maybe you've seen in the past few years, we've used hot air balloons, we've used hydrogen balloons. I think we have that all in hand now. We have a good communication system, we have our scrubber, the suits are performing the way that we need them to. So the future is not continually refining the design of the suits. Many times people come by and they do have a better tweak. Could you do this a little bit different? Could you do this a little bit different? And I was afraid that that was just going to get us into an endless project of ever more detailed refinements of the suit, which is not what I'm interested in. I want to demonstrate that the suits work in a effective vacuum, which we can get to at the 65,000 foot range in a hydrogen balloon. So that's, yes, what's the future of the project? The future is flying, and flying a lot.
All the flying.
And we're all going to be flying. So I have the balloon, but Juliet has been on balloon operations before, flying. Peter here is coming with us. He'll be in the field with us, as he has been also, setting up the balloon, tracking it on the ground. He's built our communication system and a lot of other systems. So the idea is now pack all of this stuff up, take it outdoors, and fly. Fly for altitude. That's the future. Shall we do this again? You want to go up again?
Yeah, let's go up again. And now that I know what it's gonna feel like, I just at this point, I'll just be really mindful of it if it crumples, and I'll just let you know if we need to drop it quicker. What do you want me to signal if I'm like, nope, we're done?
Go ahead, Brian.
Okay, just something like that. Okay.
Just like that.
Okay. I don't see.
Or you could do this. Tap your leg. That means overpressure, basically. You know
Okay.
what I mean?
Yeah.
You tap out. Then
Oh, you had to say tap out. You know how stubborn I am.
Oh, okay. I found a better way to say it.
No, it's fine. I don't want to have
Go
an
ahead,
injury.
Brian. What question do you have?
Oh, am I
sweat for you
just
if can.
gross?
Oh, I was just letting you know you're sweating.
I'm from Texas, baby. I can sweat. But thank you.
All righty. We're going to go again.
Let's go again.
And
Yeah.
I'm just going to adjust your stirrups before.
Oh,
Yeah,
Mad
yeah.
Mike stunt. Uh-oh.
What?
He wants to know what things we think about Mad Mike stunt.
I don't know anything about it. I know he was a flat earther, which is
Preposterous.
ridiculous, and it wasn't a serious project. I don't think it was a serious project.
A tragedy nonetheless, though.
Well, yeah, I mean, he was building a rocket, but the numbers were really against him with this steam rocket. But, yeah. We got our hands full with our own, that we tend not to watch many other projects.
This is true.
But, we were aware of it. He was on the same show that we're on. But. Okay, let's make sure that you've got a good, that the stirrup is right underneath the
Actually,
foot.
should we plug in
It can't
the
move.
show that we're going to be showing up on?
Pardon me?
Should we plug in the date for the story?
Don't think so yet, because that one is contingent on something.
Okay.
They've sent it to us, but it's
Okay.
sometime in the next few weeks, I believe.
Okay.
Okay, I think everything's good. How about your gloves? How about glove creep at high
No,
pressure?
none. Yeah. Like at the high pressure, I can pull my arm out, like if I needed to do something. But they're not getting away from me. Like
Good.
there's not the runaway or anything like that.
Yep.
And I have good mobility.
Okay.
Yeah. No, it's feeling good.
So the only reason I don't want to go too much over two is that if the plug comes out, well, we can go to 3. Even if the plug comes out at 3, you're okay, but I don't want to go above 3.
Okay.
Okay, we go again. And I think we'll just do it standing.
Okay. No, I think good. Let's try it. I mean, let's do both.
And I'm going to have to pull your hold down cable down considerably.
Okay.
So you are going to have that
Okay.
pretty uncomfortable posture for a little bit. Is that all comfortable?
Yes.
I think
Thank
that's
you.
it. All right, here we go.
Do we want to put a helmet on?
I'm going to get the gas flash.
Oh, on my leg.
There's a lot of flow.
Oh, it's cooling me down.
Yeah. How's that?
Good.
So normally we go through a flow meter and we have a very careful control of how much gas is moving through the suit. Today I'm eyeballing it just because it's highly controlled circumstances. But that feels about the right rate. So we're going to put your helmet on. All valves are open.
And did you wrench this down?
And I will do that right after I put it on.
Yeah.
Seal feel okay?
Yeah. It doesn't feel weird. Oh, the plug isn't in. I'm like, why am I pulling it? Now let's go. Yeah, I can hear it. Yeah, we're good. You ready? Good? Oh, I'm going too fast.
Don't cut it off entirely. Millimeters. This time we're going to check the CO2 levels.
Oh, yeah. I got it. I got it. Put it in my finger. There you go.
1 psi. 1 psi.
good. I don't feel lightheaded. I don't feel too humid. Let's just do pressure.
And we're going to slowly increase pressure.
I was just about to ask for you to check those. Let's keep going.
Okay, that's a steady 2 PSR there.
That is correct, Brian. We're basically all self-funded.
Now look at the risk mobility at 2.5. Before we put these provisions into the wrist, a tool would have never been able to do anything like that. We would have a stiff wrist. We don't have rotation, we just don't really upgrade it. We can get by with flexion, pulmonary, dorsal,
Good. No, I'm gonna keep putting my weight on my right boot because the left is crumpling, but I want to keep going.
Yeah. So 2.5.
We're good. I just want you to know all my weight is on one foot.
2.5, you can see some pretty strange things going on in the leg. There's a design element that I've subsequently improved and put in. Just Peter, you can zoom in on this.
Man, he's so lucky I used to teach yoga. I can manage. It just is my leg does not want to be straight at all. Where are we at? Yay!
Okay. But there's some disfigurement going on with the lower legs, and that's because of two things. Number one, the suit's too big for Juliet, and number two, there's a design element that I haven't yet put into the leg of this suit, but I don't feel I need it. I think it's for stature. Anyway, 2.5.
Nice.
It's fine. I'm going to check CO2 one more time.
Yeah. What time is it?
Here's the time. 6:10.
This is the first time I've seen the green light or even noticed it.
So as I mentioned, the CO2 numbers have stabilized down into the 2,000 range. And that's just fine. We could live with that for a long time. OSHA allows much higher. We could get 1,000 in the stuff we moving to. So 2,000 is not still a really good for the 2 PSI study. Please study it. Okay.
Are we good?
Can you cut it out? This is not gonna release the signal.
It feels so weird.
It's so relieving, isn't it?
And now you can pick up your helmet, turn it counterclockwise, and pull it off. You're picking up from underneath. There you go.
I twisted it, it's not coming. It's on. Ah, there we go. I didn't press far enough.
There you go.
The light's not distracting enough. You would have to actually look at it.
So it's
And
not
remi-
distracting.
No,
You
I
could tell it was there.
actually didn't even see it until it was reflecting on in front, and I was like, oh yeah, there's a light here.
Yeah.
So I don't think it will deter your visibility.
Yeah.
You would have to intentionally check. So, because I completely forgot about it until I saw it reflected. So
Good work.
Nice.
2 PSI, 2.5.
it feels good.
CO2 is no problem.
I think you're right. I think some of it's a stature thing. I think you also have stronger, just a leg on there. But I don't know. We'll see.
You had some definite
Oh yeah, I was like,
boot crumple.
that was a flamingo there for a bit.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
know, you're like one of the twosies.
So we have a new problem that we discovered at these pressures called boot crumple. And in fact, the top of the boot starts to get it pushed down. We've already put a fix in for that for the
Yeah.
other suits. And I've never had it in this suit because again, I think just a little bit extra height in the suit that I have, and I tailored this suit very carefully for myself. I really haven't had that at high pressure. So
No.
I think certainly we can fly in this suit.
Oh, yeah.
You know, for hours at a time. I think that's about it, guys. Unless
Yeah.
there's anything
Actually,
else.
Brian actually wants to help support us financially. How can you do that?
Well, what do we need most?
Send us a pizza.
We need.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, that was not.
Seriously, Brian, actually, my suggestions is that follow us here on the YouTube page and get a hold of Dr. Smith that way.
Yeah, we really.
How do you want folks to get a hold of you to help support you financially?
Thank you. Thanks very much for the offer. I think the main thing that we think about now in terms of finances is our flying operations. And that's basically camping and fuel, right? We buy food.
Lots of fuel.
We buy food for our team. We buy fuel for team vehicles. We drive way out to Eastern Oregon. And if anybody would like to help support that kind of thing, just the camping aspects, wow, fantastic.
Fuel for people and machines.
Yeah, it's great. So we can actually keep streaming because now we're going to take it off.
Okay.
Yeah? All right.
I'm
I'm gonna start with the central-
video light.
Do you want to
Central zipper.
loosen
Yep,
these
we'll
so they're
loosen
ready
it.
for you?
Yep.
Because
Our fashion fits putting on the Ritz.
Dun, 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 and
Because, yeah, that happens every time, doesn't it?
yeah, and if it's cinched really down for me, it's
Yeah.
gonna be so hard for you. I'm so used
So
to
one
it.
of these shows, like we're doing now, a demo, is always kind of tough to do because for whatever reason, we're always in a rush and we never have the time to do the suit preparation checklist.
I think this shows people what it means to be doing it at
Yeah, yeah.
home, though. Also.
Yeah, I'm glad, I mean, it works, but we always have the same issue, which is that we didn't do the prep checklists, and so we have to fix stuff on the fly. But it's not a
Well,
big
and you
deal.
were the last person in the suit, so it was set up for you.
Okay, yeah, if you lean back and forth and everything and it's all nice and loose.
Oh yeah, I think if you unzip me, I can scoot out.
Yep. And remember, this suit is made so that you can crash way out in the desert and you can
Get
get
out
out
by
yourself.
So,
So
want
if
to
you find that leash and you're taking it down, there you go, straight down your back. Out. There you go. Okay, now the next one, you're looking for the next one, right?
Yeah, I am.
The next one is in front.
Oh, okay, it's stored because
And
that's where it zips.
It's the white cord.
Yeah.
It's tucked in the side of the
Got
leg.
it.
There you go. So what Juliet is doing is showing that you can get out of this thing yourself. It's very easy to overheat, and I'm worried about crashing or landing in the desert way away from our pickup people for whatever reason. Some terrible catastrophe happens. I need to be able to get out of this thing. People have been, they had to use a knife to cut themselves out of a suit before in just that kind of circumstance, and I don't want that to happen. Having said that, I'll show you something in just a moment. So Juliet, you haven't done this before. So
I haven't. I've got it.
there you
It's just meant for someone with a little bit longer legs.
There
I
you
got
go.
it.
If you turn around, you can show the camera. You're undoing the ladder zipper now.
Hey, thanks, Brian. We really appreciate it. Absolutely.
Just bend forward at the waist a little bit. There you go.
And Brian, if you're on Twitter, you can follow us at Pacific Spaceflight.
Another 6 inches. There you go.
There we go.
Beautiful.
Yeah, definitely you can get out by yourself.
Yeah. I'm going to help you with the other parts.
Okay.
So I'm going to help you with the gloves first. We're going to get your hand past the ring. Yeah.
And pass the ring.
And
Yep.
past the ring.
Yep.
And now I'm going to pick all this up for you. And would you like to sit for this part?
I think I'll naturally kind of sit as I scoot down.
Okay.
Do you want to take the cap off first, though?
Yeah, good idea. Oh, we've still got another 4 or 5 inches of
Oh.
ladder.
Sorry, quit early.
No
It
problem.
felt
You-
free.
You haven't done it before.
That's what you need to do. Throw me out of the truck in the desert and be like, good luck. Get out.
Peter, here is your mic. I have to do something on this.
Yeet. You look so relaxed.
I like being in the suit. It's fun.
Yeah, it's always an adventure. Yeah, you never know what's going to happen.
Well, just once all the valves shut off, it gets so quiet and insulated in there.
Yeah. Okay, that's hanging free. I'm going to pull up the back of the neck for you,
I'm ready.
and let's get these
Yep.
past. There you go. Okay, you can
My teeth are quick.
you can go through.
Oh, no, I don't have a hand.
And this is how the butterfly emerges from the chrysalis,
Oh, God. I
said
wear
David
my glove.
Attenborough.
There you go. There you go. So it's easier
And I'm
with somebody helping you.
free.
Yes, I could have
But
gotten out.
if you were desperate,
Oh, I had a handle on it. I
could
could feel the
definitely do it.
zipper. I just don't want to unwrinkle it.
so let's just do one arm at a time. You can do it nice and slow. You don't have to go fast. There's one. And there's another. Yeah?
Awesome.
Easy.
Easy peasy.
You can have a seat, and we're going to do the legs. And, I'm going to put that in the bag, so I'm going to go really slowly now because I don't want to skip things that are useful when we do it again next time.
And I love all those
Action
Desiccant
fits.
packets.
Put it on the ritz.
Yes, deskins. They worked really well.
Peter, do you see a metal barrel? Where did you put them? Because I didn't bring them back.
Oh, the big barrel of monkeys?
Yeah.
Yeah, the monkey barrel.
Because we should put some of those in here.
Yeah, we'll drop them right down the sleeve.
You mean the...
The deskant.
Oh,
Tub of
that.
deskins. Yeah, it's a gray.
Oh. I know I saw it here somewhere, thusly. Oh, I see it. I found them.
Great.
Because you want to put
Oh,
something
it's not
in
light.
here.
Good idea.
Because I'm a little sweaty and gross.
Okay, I'll do all that in a second. First, I'm going to get you out. So,
I got the hands if you want to do legs.
okay.
Which foot or both?
There you are. There's one.
I did not realize the irony of having the moth pants. I am a little moth.
All right.
Okay, here you go.
There's something ironic in all that. Thank you.
So,
I've got 4 here.
all right, let's push one down each sleeve, and we'll push one down each boot leg as well. So what you can see, guys, is we're packing everything up. There's actually a checklist for getting into the suit. There's a checklist for getting out of the suit. There's a checklist for after use of the suit, how do you pack it away carefully, stow it and everything. Once again, we're not doing that. We're doing a nice quick demo, and but for flying purposes, I just want you to know that we take very good care of our equipment. And I think that's about it for today.
Should I,
I guess so, unless there are any final questions.
Yeah, Brian, I mean, you've been around here kind of watch a bit. Everyone else? Nick? You got any questions? Please. I feel they've all left.
Okay,
In that case,
we can cut it off.
well, sayonara, folks. Thanks for watching.
Yep.